bad that necklace made. I want to go do that. If I didn't help all the people that I'm helping, I can go get me a badass mansion. But nigga, but rather than doing that, nigga, I put security and comfort with my family with this money. So my fun is when y'all see me in the strip club. That's my Bentley. That's my mansion. Because nigga, I'm doing what I want to do. I'm a player. I like to f with hoes, but nigga, my mama taken care of, my wife taken care of, my daughter taken care of, my girlfriend taken care of, my cousins taken care of, my family well taken care of, nigga, my friends taken care of, nigga, everything around me well taken care of. So yeah, I'm a true leader. Yeah, I'm a true leader.
Bun B, a guy in his early 20s broke in their house, put the gun to his wife's head.
Okay.
But he took the stand last week. And you think he was wrong for that?
No, I don't think he's wrong. I think the hip-hop culture was wrong for not shaming him and making mockery of him being a snitch. They say, oh, man, but he older, though. Okay. When I first came to the internet perceived me to be 50-something years old.
Facts.
And I was saying I would take the stand and testify on the nigga.
Facts.
They called me a snitch for that same shit.
That happened.
I said, man, but I'm a law-abiding citizen. I work with kids. Yo, you a snitch. You used to be with the gangster shit. He used to be with the gangster shit. So here go another instance where I've been saying the same shit, my nigga. But the industry been shaming me, calling me a snitch. Even Jay Prince called me a snitch. And it ain't no paperwork of me being a snitch. So let's break this situation down.
He making good points.
Bun B got a song called Gangster.
Yeah.
Talk that gangster shit for years.
He did.
But all of a sudden he grew up. Started teaching at a college university. Same with Charleston White. Started teaching in all these different places. So I came with the same rap-like persona. When the cameras cut off, I said, hey, y'all, this is what I really do in real life. Why he get a pass? So let's go a little farther. Nigga break into the house.
Okay.
He shoot the nigga.
Yeah.
But you don't get him. You been talking all this gangster talk. He done broke into your house and you don't, nigga.
Oh, man.
Gun to your wife's head, you just shoot him? Man. So,
that's a good point.
It ain't like he pled not guilty and went to trial. This was a sentencing hearing.
Right.
What?
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right there. The man pled guilty. He was throwing himself on the mercy of the court. He was going to jail anyway. This boy was 19, 20 when he did this crime. That's what I feel about this. I feel like Bun B did overkill. That was overkill by showing up at his sentencing hearing. Number one. Number two, I also feel like his wife breaking down was a little bit staged on that stand because she snapped right out of it and was able to speak with a clear voice. Now, I ain't saying the crime was fake, but I do know when a woman breaks down, even if she's able to pull herself together looks-wise, that voice takes a minute to stop cracking. That's what I know, no matter white, black, old, short, whatever type of woman, if she breaks down to the point where her voice changes, it's going to take a second or two, a couple statements, a minute for that voice to come back. And I ain't see that. So that made me think her breakdown was a little bit forced, shall we say. But B, on the other hand, it's hypocritical because this young lad probably been listening to your music. He probably been following in the footsteps that you set. And that's the funny thing about this whole music thing, because a lot of people are going to create an image or fall into a group that's perceived a certain type of way. And they carry it like that, knowing goddamn well that ain't them until they can afford to get off the merry-go-round. Now, where the problem comes in, that is, you can't be warned and kicking doors and rapping about it for 20 plus years, then you do 10 years of not doing nothing and think it's over. No, nigga, you was warned, you kicked doors, you in it for life. It may not make no sense, and that's why you shouldn't get involved in the streets. But that's pretty much what it is. You in it for life. That's why, and Bun B knows this. That's why he stripped that little boy, to make sure his tattoos wasn't representatives of nobody who he crossed lines with. I say it like that. And that's what makes him wrong. I'm not going to call him a snitch. I am going to say what he did was overkill. And then if you done with the street life, why would you name your company Trill? Because you done keeping it true. You done keeping it true, man.
But a sentencing hearing. Why Bun B need to be there?
Right.
The nigga didn't put the gun in his head. He put the gun to his wife's head. So why his wife not on stand giving her victim impact statement? Why he on there crying like a hoe?
She was.
He on there crying for this shit happened 2 years ago.
5 years ago.
Nigga. He on there crying. And you look like a weak man. Nigga, when I take the stand, I'm gonna be an angry nigga. Mean. Sitting up straight, nigga. Back straight. Shoulders apart. Nigga, head up. Looking out at the courtroom. He up there crying, man. My wife, she been, man, you don't get your ass on, nigga. You crying for? Put her up there and let her cry. Nigga. And people think, well, he doing that to get a harsher sentence. 40 years for home invasion with a robbery, 40 years is a light sentence. Texas, home invasion, daytime. He didn't get no harder sentence. He got a complete bargain. He got a life sentence. That wasn't shit. A robbery, home invasion. No, that wasn't 40 years, wasn't shit. So I'm just using this as another instance to show the hypocrisy of the hip hop community, because I've been saying let's do this same shit forever. And they've been calling me a snitch. And I ain't put nobody in jail, homie. I ain't done nothing. They've been calling me. And so my question is, well, when do we get to grow up then, black people?
Never.
At what age do y'all let us grow up?
Okay. And that's the thing. It ain't so much about when do we get the chance to grow up. What it is about is what we represent ourselves as and the standard that we hold other people to. Because you can't walk around for 20 years telling people what they supposed to do and how they supposed to do it, and then when you get in that situation, you do something different, and your excuse is, I'm grown, I'm married, I'm this, I'm that. Bun B was a married man all while he was spitting them raps. He wasn't married on Pocket Full of Stones, but when you get off into Dirty Money and all of that, Dirty Money, or even the Free Pimp C campaign. Now dig this here. This is the real hypocrisy with the Bun B situation, right? Now, I'm a Pimp C fan. Everybody know I fucks with Pimp C, right? But let's be clear here. Pimp C was on probation for a charge, right? Has a discrepancy in the mall with what we will say is a couple of people. But from my understanding, it was a high-capping female, speaking disrespectfully, that had a loser or two with him. Pimp C whips out the Nina, let all 17 go inside the mall. Now, you can't on one hand be like Free Pimp C, who just shot up the fucking mall while he was on probation, or parole, whichever one it was, but then show up to give an impact statement to send this little 20-year-old kid to jail for 40 years because he broke in your house. And I ain't saying the little boy ain't deserve to go to jail, but what I am saying is he didn't deserve for you to get up on that stand and make it worse. Especially when it was you screaming Free Pimp C after he let it loose in a mall, a public shopping area. And as a person that carried guns, I can tell you this. Chances is he wasn't supposed to be in the mall with that gun, even if it was legal. If I'm not mistaken, he's not supposed to be anywhere that holds more than 25 to 3,500 people with that pistola. But I could be wrong. And that's why this shit is overkill. That's why this shit is hypocritical. And that's why motherfuckers can't get right. Because all you OGs can't pick a side to be on. Can't pick a side at all. And for anybody want to argue with me and say, oh, Bun grew up and he was married and this, that, whatever, let me tell you something. When the Free Pimp C was going on and Pimp C got out and they did their albums and Bun B did the solo album, that's Gangsta, this nigga was well into his 30s. Well into his 30s. So you can't tell me he didn't have no frame of reference or understanding and had already been in the game for a good 10 years. I think they came out in 92. So it ain't no excuse. We out.